Hey everybody, this is Lacard. I saw a couple of videos on YouTube and they were talking about making one of these, a Sonic shoe, as you could probably tell. A lot of them were really bad. They required painting your shoe, which just looked really messy and horrible. And a lot of them required cutting a t-shirt around your shoe, which also looked really horrible. I was looking to try to buy my own a few years back, and no luck. Nobody put any up on eBay, or if they were on eBay, they were expensive and they looked like crap. And so I decided to make my own. Now, granted, I probably put a lot more money in this than most people would, but I wanted to go for quality, not just to have shitty looking shoes. So what I did was went on eBay, bought myself red shoes. These are Converse. They probably cost me about 40 bucks because I wanted a nice pair of shoes to wear, not just to cosplay in. These are really durable. I've already had them for a few years, and you can probably tell that they're already beat up a little bit. And then I had a friend who's really good at sewing. She's into fashion design and all that. She made me my buckle. All she did, which is really simple to do, I didn't have a sewing machine at the time, so anybody who doesn't know how to sew, I don't know how to sew, I could use a sewing machine. So you just take white fabric, probably fold it over a couple times, and make your little strap. Probably measure it to the size of your shoe. As you look at this one, this is where the fabric ends. Wrap around, fabric ends. And then put your buckle into it, and then get, I don't even know what this is called, stretchy fabric, whatever you want to call it. Get one of these, elastic, and then sew it on to the fabric. Now she put it inside of the fabric and it wrapped around this, so it goes in probably about an inch into the fabric, and she sewed it on. With the sewing machine, that'd be the easiest thing in the world. So now, all you do is, now that your buckle's wrapped around it, got this little thing in there which I could have taken off, but I didn't. I just kind of pushed it to the side, and then just wrap it around your shoe, like so. Then after, once you get it on, you can adjust it how you want. With the stretchiness, it stays on. It looks kind of flappy right now, but once you get your foot in there and widen out the shoe, it gets a lot tighter and it's all good. And you can position your buckle how you want it, and you'll be good to go. I use this paint for the spray paint. Apparently it's not holding up because it's peeling off the buckle, so I gotta, I guess, get something a little stronger. Alright, I use the same paint to make this. It got really beat up through moving and packing. The other side looks nicer, so we'll look at that side. I went to, I believe, Joann's or Michael's. That's where I buy all my cosplay-like supplies. And I bought a foam ring. Now, if anybody doesn't know, this will melt this. Now, what I did is bought some primer, which I got from my fiance's dad. You can buy it at any store. I think they have spray-on primer now. That's crazy. Primer this really well, couple coats, so that none of this will seep through because it'll melt it. And I think I had a few places where it kind of melted a little bit. That's really simple. That cost me almost nothing. This was, I think, like a few dollars, and then I think a can of paint's like $5, and then some primers probably a little bit. But yeah, it didn't seem like it held up too well. I guess you got to be kind of gentle with it. I went through a lot of moving and packing, so I probably should have wrapped it up in something soft. But so if you do this, make it like, I guess, pack it nicely. Now, the problem with using something different, like some people told me to use a metal ring. Yeah, the first time I brought this into a convention, they kind of snatched it out of my hand, and I was like, what is this made of? I said, styrofoam. And they're like, okay, you were making sure it wasn't made out of metal. I probably would have made it out of metal, but that's the exact reason. You make anything that's remotely dangerous at a convention and they take it away or kick you out, which is fucking retarded because of people like that Chidori Sasuke kid tasering everybody. Alright, well, I hope this helps a little bit. You know, got yourself a Sonic ring, and I'll show you some pictures of my completed product when this is over. Peace.